right, welcome back to Who's Up. And today we'll get into some spring stuff with the weather's getting ready to break. So, what you got for us today, Dr. J?
A few things that we could use from plants to help us all the way around, whether that's for allergies or for seasoning our food or anything like that. So, a couple key plants I want to talk about today would be oregano, thyme, peppermint. Those.
Oh, yeah, peppermint.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peppermint. So we'll talk about peppermint first since we got the biggest reaction from them. Peppermint, it does go on food sometimes. You can make a nice little minty steak out of it, sneak it in, blend it in with other seasoning. It'll give you a nice little subtle kick. It's also a nice insect repellent for those of us that don't like spiders in particular. Nice little peppermint bush can kind of keep them away. So the cool thing about them, you see them in the grocery store, they already got like live growing in the pot. So you can get a little bigger pot, pop them in there, just keep them alive. And you can snip off what you need, it'll regrow. As long as you cut the blooms off, so it won't try to go to seed and pollinate, think the season over, it'll grow and grow and grow. And then survive in the winter, I'm not sure about that. I meant to look that up, but if it's a small enough pot, just bring them in the house and they'll stay alive too. But peppermint's a good friend though. And it's also good to open the sinuses up. So we get talking about allergy season coming around, teas that have mint in them or like the essential oils. You can drop them over in your humidifier, get a good whiff. Even if you don't have the humidifier, you can get like a big pot of water on the stove, get it hot, and just let it boil. Pop some of the same oil over there, or break the leaves up, drop it over and just breathe that steam in. That get all that gunk out. Because we don't want that, people kind of letting the COVID restrictions kind of go to the side now, but that also kept a lot of pollen and allergy sneezing and stuff at bay too. So if that's going on, we can kind of help flush the sinus out a little bit. Then we talk about oregano, right? So oregano is another good seasoning. Tastes good on a lot of different foods and meats and stuff like that. But oregano has a nice little antibacterial property and antiviral properties in it. So we get a little boost for that going on. And then what was the other one I said? I said oregano, peppermint, thyme. Yes, yeah, thyme is really good on a lot of meats and food. So I think TJ was talking about a good steak he had, get ready to marinate, right? So we could get some vinegar and then some like pineapple juice or mango juices. The whole little pieces, they really make a good marinade. You put all those on top of it. About some of these same seasons in there. Just the SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. Put them in there. Let them sit in the refrigerator overnight. That the acid from your fruits and the vinegar, it's gonna break it down a little bit. So if we chasing down that medium, we can trim off a little bit of the time that we're cooking it, so we don't overcook it. But man, when it come out, she good. Because that pineapple juice, some of that sweetness, it just kind of subtly gets in there and blends in really good with all your other stuff, man. Let me see, Danny Ocean. You like to put anything in the garden or in the grill, in particular in the springtime?
Well, I grill all year, but in the spring, it's more so your thicker cuts of meats, like your pork butts, your briskets. I'd love to do a full brisket, but that takes so much time. It's like a 12 to 15 hour cook. But I think I should do a brisket this year. That would be fun. TJ, you have a barrel cooker, right?
Yeah, at my parents, yeah.
Have you done any like big pieces of meat on your barrel cooker?
Nah, only thing I've done on the barrel cooker was, well, the biggest thing I've done was those the beef ribs. And then lamb chops. We do a lot of lamb on that because my dad loves the lamb. But that's all we really use. I want to give me a Traeger so bad, like one of those. A Traeger, one of those big pellet smokers.
Yeah.
But as I know where to put it, man. If I had a place to put it, I would have been brought that joker.
Well, now they make. Have you seen they've released newer ones that are smaller for like people who live in apartments or like in townhomes? Like they now have smaller options.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they don't have. I know because you've seen like the big ones that cook like 4-5 briskets at a time. Yeah. Now they have smaller models now, where you can. Yeah, a pellet. I want one of the gravity fed ones, like with the charcoal in. It's a pellet, but you just use charcoal. I also want to offset like one of the Oklahoma Joe joints. That's next. Like a big offset. I don't know, something about keeping your own fire. It's really appealing to me.
Yeah, I think I would have got it. Like if my backyard was fenced in, I probably would have got it because I definitely don't want to put something back there and somebody walk off, you talking about like $600-700.
Yeah, I know for us, like our town home is fenced in, but it faces the street. So if I got one, I was like, we have brick pavers, like ripping some of those up and like chaining it. Mm-hmm. So someone, I mean, I have a Ring doorbell that'll pick up if somebody walks back here, but still, like taking up some of those pavers and chaining it into the ground, so no one can just walk away with it without some sort of effort. I don't know if you can do that.
I probably could put something in the ground, but like I say, it's like it just like our condos face another set of condos, so it's just a big. Not necessarily an alleyway, but it's like we got like a little patio thing back there, but it's just everybody's patio like back to back, so just real open. Gotcha. So I really don't keep stuff back there.
You're not allowed to put up a fence.
No, we can't do it. It's too close. Like if one person put up a fence, then it's just not enough yard space back there for fences.
Got you.
But back to that mint though, Dr. J. Ain't nothing better than a good mojito. You put mojitos.
Yes, sir.
That's the only thing I ever use mint for is the mojitos. But ain't nothing better than a good old mojito. You drink about 6 of them.
6? Good God.
Yes, trying to get lit by yourself, boy.
And daylight saving time ready to hit. You got the extra time.
Hey, 2 weeks. Best time of the year, man. Best time of the year.
I wish it stopped snowing and be actually spring.
Oh, that's right. You live up north. It's fine down here.
Oh yeah, you ain't got no snow yet.
I mean, we've gotten snow this winter, but not recently. I know they were supposed to be a few snowstorms, but they never nothing ever came. Nothing of anything.
I'm ready for it, man.
Yeah, me too.
Get that weed eater running outside.
Yes, sir. Nothing like the smell of fresh cut grass. Yes, sir.
We have.
We have.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just talking. Go ahead.
I was gonna say something else that helps out with the allergies and is gonna taste good with these meats on these briskets and such is honey. If you can get the local honey for sure. Basically, if you or anything that's just pure grade, without a whole bunch of the high fructose corn syrup, where they just basically cutting your product, right? If we watch Snowfall, we don't want them to cut your product on us. So the same thing with that, right? So if you get that good honey though, that's got a lot of things that's in it for your immune system. It's good to help build you up. And from when he was explaining it to me, it's like it's the same plants that the bees make the honey out of. That's the stuff that you would be allergic to. So it almost worked like a vaccine, not to say the trigger word, but that's kind of how it gets in your system that way. But then we can take this same honey and instead of just eating it or drinking it on a tea, put it in that honey glaze, put them on that smoker.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You got a good honey glaze recipe for us, Daniel?
No, but I can get one.
Yes,
I've always wanted to make my own spicy honey. That seems appealing, but by the time you make it, it's like making your own lemon pepper. By the time you make it, you might as well just buy it.
You ever tried the pepper jellies?
No.
Oh man, pepper jelly, man, but the truth.
Send the link.
Man, I got you. Man, one of my patients, he gave me some that was like homemade. And it's jelly, like you can make your regular peanut butter jelly sandwich, but pow, boy, she jumped out there. So like if you gonna make a glaze or something like that, you drop that over in there and let it melt down and stir in real good. Ooh. Man, but it's good for you. It's gonna clean your sinus out. It's gonna open it up.
Could you use it to make like a barbecue sauce?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you want. Get them in there, get it mixed in real good. A few little extra embellishments how you like to make it.
Can you show us what the pal looks like again? Show us. Hit you with
it. Boy, she come in there. Wow, boy, she come through. Trying to tell you, look, okay. Tastes so good, make you slap your mama.
Yeah, don't.
Yo, but that honey thing, easy one to just take some honey, some hot sauce, some butter, and some red pepper flake. Cook that down so it's nice and gel up kind of, because that butter will thicken it up.
Yeah.
And throw it over like some wings.
What was it? You said butter,
honey, hot sauce, and red pepper flake.
We at work, we had this, they bought us this pepper sauce from this this black-owned business. I think it's called Shaquanda's Pepper Sauce. That joint is nothing but the truth. It don't take much. I made wings with it one night. Ooh, you talking about death. You talking about seeing Jesus. It was good though.
All that hot stuff good for you though. It got a lot of vitamins in it. All that stuff good for allergy season.
So like the hot Cheetos and stuff that I be eating?
Hot Cheetos. that comes with the Cheetos, you know what I mean? But hey, that's still the peppers on it though. Hey, we take what we can get them.
That man said, "Can I eat Takis now?"
I don't think I ever had those.
They're disgusting. I don't understand the hype about Takis. I had them once. I was like, I know, like these joint crackheads eat these joints. You gotta be down bad to open up a bag of Takis. I don't care what you say.
They come in like the purple bag, right?
Yeah.
I seen it like the cheap gas station, like the old corner store.
Yeah, like don't nothing come in a purple bag. Nothing good come in a purple bag except Crown Royal.
Oh, the Skittles. Hey, Skittles.
Skittles, yeah. Speaking of Crown Royal, TJ, you're talking about getting a pellet grill. I was on a Home Depot site yesterday. Crown Royal makes whiskey pellets for pellet grill. Yeah, I was like, hold on now. Crown Royal pellets. That's the blackest thing I've ever seen in my life. You can't get them in the store either. You got to order them online. Like you can't just walk in Home Depot and get them.
So it kind of gets into the meat, like it kind of cooks into the meat. That's what the pellets. So it's like those are like wood burning pellets, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Again, I'm not, I'm not one of those cook chefs like y'all be talking. So I'm just taking, the baby steps to learn.
Yeah, so a pellet grill uses small wood pellets as fuel. So you'll load up the hopper, set your temperature, and then the pellet grill just feed itself with those pellets. All you gotta do is refill the hopper from time to time.
Yeah, people say those pellet grills are kind of like cheating because it controls the temperature like a stove almost. You don't have to worry about the controlling temperature with like the air and stuff. Where it's like coal or like wood burning like stuff. It's a little more on you to control that temperature. So,
but I enjoy that challenge, right? Like I am one of those people who kind of feel like a pellet grill is cheating. But like if I have a family, it's definitely just leave it and come back every couple of hours and make sure everything's all right. But yeah, there's something about controlling the fire with Mother Nature. For me, it just tastes better.
It probably do, but I know I'm not good at it. That joint would be burnt or undercooked every time. I ain't.
You gotta put like your onions and peppers and stuff down the bottom of the grill to let it come up.
Yeah, you could, and let it catch the juices. Yeah, you could do that.
Man, she get good. Sometimes you gotta make sure you got that lighter fluid out the way though. That's that going.
Oh, you don't need lighter. Yeah, you don't need lighter fluid. We don't use lighter fluid in these streets.
It's more that charcoal grill. That's right.
Even with charcoal, you really don't need lighter fluid if you get the last stuff once you get it started.
Yeah. You can buy a cheetah. Do you have a chimney, TJ? That's what I use, a chimney.
No, I just take some wood pellets and put them underneath the thing, and then get them hot like that. Then after the coals get hot, I started because I don't have a source to heat the chimney. I thought about buying one, but because we don't have a gas stove or nothing like that.
No, they have little wax cubes. Like I have a chimney, load the chimney, put a little wax cube under it.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Our chimney I've seen is like you load it up and you like sit on the gas stove. You sit like over like open fire, let them get hot. I didn't even know they came with like wax cubes. Yeah, you can buy little wax cubes, and I just put it on the grill, and then it gets hot, and you just empty the chimney, and you go about your day. See, that's what learn something every day. I tell you, boy. Oh, I didn't know peppermint. I might try peppermint on like next time I make a steak or something. Put it like. So can I like chop it up and like baste it like because a lot of people baste steaks with butter or whatever, like just chop it. Okay. But with peppermint, you want to like kind of like ground it up more, so chop it up. You want to release the oils in the peppermint if you want to taste it. Okay. So like a fine, them little them bowl things with the little people. Yeah. Want to put it more so that's like when you do like mojitos. They also it's called muddling or whatever it is when you put it at the bottom. Oh, like a muddle. Yeah. You want to do that. That releases the flavor of the peppermint. Can I put it in a food processor, or is that too much trauma to the leaf? Don't get me. I don't know. But somebody might get stuck up in the processor, but it worth a try. Worth a try. Okay. Well, I have like a little NutriBullet. I mean, they ought to get it done, if nothing else. I know. One thing is like the actual plant you got, right? Because some of them, depending on how they be growing, they might have a little bit more stem than they got leaf. So you might want to make sure you're getting good quality of it. But man, I saw the dude on Red Dead Redemption. That's where I got the idea from, was on Red Dead Redemption. You can pick all these herbs and stuff as part of the game, like Grand Theft Auto. You're going to pick up these power-ups, and then
he can go hunt for deer and different animals. But then when you cook it, it give him different power-ups. I'm like, let me see these talking about anything for real. I go Google this stuff. I'm like, dang, peppermint good for a lot of stuff, man. Even if you like rub it in, like the oil, you can use it for like sore muscles and joints and stuff like that. Get like that Bengay, that menthol kind of feel to it. So a lot of different stuff, man. Some people put on like a little small, like cuts and scrapes, little minor stuff. It's got that antibacterial in it again. So a lot of different uses, and it clean real good too. You can brush your teeth with it, all kind of stuff. So that's one of them good staples, man. If you want to get you a collection of these oils, that's one of the first ones you want to grab because you can do so much with it, man. And then my last plant I want to tell you about was lemons. Right? Lemons, they clean again. We can drop the little rinds and stuff over in the garbage disposal, make it smell good. Get a good lemonade, get a good hot toddy, put a little lemon juice in it. Lemon take you around the world. We can put it on these meats. Get a good salmon steak. Slice that lemon and herb up on top of them. Put them in the oven for a few minutes on 350 to 375 at the most. Let it pop out. Now I inserted all this omega-3 and protein inside me, and then when Luca get tired, I can come off the bench. Ooh, you saw. I'm trying to tell you, man. Just what you got in your mind about the springtime? What you thinking about, man?
Sure, I don't know the difference in food. I just be trying to cook something. Honest to goodness, I'm listening to some of the stuff y'all say. I'm like, I'll make a brisket. You don't put that in the oven, so I can't really comment too much on the food because I'm a simple man. A brisket, I go, you know what I'm saying? I go to Fridays, what's that, Famous Dave's to get me a brisket. I don't cook that at home. So I'm listening so I can learn how to cook some better stuff.
That brisket good, man. I'm trying to tell you, said Famous Dave's.
Yeah, I pay for my brisket and a tip. Y'all just gonna get y'all from the stove.
It just takes so long. That's the problem. It takes like 12 to 15 hours, depending on how big it is. You gotta rest.
Days on it though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta let it rest though, right? Like the one I made, it was just a brisket point, 6-7 pounds. I started at 8 in the morning. It was done at like 2:30, and then I let it rest for like 4 or 5 hours before I got some. And that was just a little point.
Okay, question about that. So after you let it rest, I'm assuming is the meat like lukewarm? Like how would you go about reheating it? Like if you're letting it rest for 4 or 5 hours, I'm assuming that it's not going to be that hot.
So for a brisket, what you can do is, especially like TJ was mentioned earlier, if you have butcher paper, like you can put it in a dry cooler and let it rest in a dry cooler for like 4 or 5 hours. It's still going to be warm. It's just not going to be piping hot. Like It'll still be warm enough to slice.
Okay. So if you wanted your brisket a little bit warmer, like I'm assuming again, you put it in a microwave or something like that, it's about to suck all the juices and stuff out. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying like what would be like an alternative method to maybe like heating up something that like if you wanted it to be a bit hotter?
That's a good question. I don't know how. I'm assuming you could reheat brisket, throw it in an oven, like maybe have a water pan in there so to create moisture.
That'll keep it covered, tightened up with some.
Yeah. That's probably a good way. That's a good one, TJ. Yeah.
A little broth back on him. You talking about that water dump?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use broth.
Okay. Yeah, or either collect your if you have a drip pan, collect your drippings. And let it sit in your drippings. That way all that fat and stuff still there.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. But back to that oregano though, you know, an easy way to make like frozen pizza taste like restaurant pizza. You get a clay board, take your frozen pizza, take a little bit of Parmesan and oregano and pepper and sprinkle over the top and then cook it. It'll taste just like it came out the restaurant.
Is that what you tell the joints when they come over, TJ?
I'm just saying little simple things can change that palate, man.
Hey,
a little oregano, a little Parmesan will change that frozen pizza.
Yeah, Danny Ocean, he that's what he tell him after he done paid for the movie theater. They ain't asking too many questions. So he tell him, look, kid, get changed. He got something cooking for him. So he do that little sprinkle tinkle on the top, boy.
Dog, I'm not even mad. That's genius. Like I wish I was that smart back in the day. I'd have been fooling these joints left and right. My man said, "Hey, I want to try that." So just a little fresh Parmesan, a little oregano on a little DiGiorno. Next thing you know,
and put a glass of wine out there, tricking.
Yes, sir.
All right, TJ.
Oh, if we talking about we're gonna bring some wine into it, then we get our frozen fruit game up. We gonna put ice in it, put that frozen blueberry or that frozen pineapple over in there.
Hey,
they eat that. They still get more vitamin C. And we on track. Yes, sir.
That's a really good idea.
Is sangria considered a spring drink? I feel like it's kind of light. Would you?
Don't give me the line on that. I drink that year round if I get my hands on it.
I don't know. I guess I know it's at brunch all year, but I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like it tastes better in the spring. Like there's beers that taste better in the spring.
Yeah.
I'm not a wine person.
Oh, TJ, I get you hip to the wine. It's
Man,
better
I think
for you.
That wine calendar thing for December, that 25 days of wine calendar thing.
Oh yeah,
all 25. It was 2 that I liked.
What kind of
Okay.
wine?
I waste my
But
money.
that's okay though. We can build off that. What 2 were they?
I don't remember.
Okay.
All I know is I was so mad that every time I tried the stuff, I was like, nah. That joke was like, it was easy, like $80. That thing won't cheap. And I was like,
Well, you know, in order to know what you like, you got to find out what you don't like.
True.
Yeah, I realized that proved I don't like wine.
You mean? Yeah, I don't like beer. I'm a cider person.
Okay.
I don't, because I just feel like beer sits too heavy on my stomach, and it just be too. And again, I like cider, and I say I like sangria. Like I like the sweet stuff. I'm not really a big like on the hoppy, the IPA, that kind of stuff. Like that's not really my cup of tea.
You want to know a secret, Justin? Nobody likes IPAs. They just front. IPAs are not people like IPAs because it gets you drunk fast. Don't nobody out here really like IPAs. They all lying.
Yo, I've had one good IPA in my whole life, and it's a Rapscallion, and it's from a local brewery up there in Massachusetts.
And that's probably the only good one in the country. People who drink IPAs are serial killers, don't you? They just lying. They just following the trend.
Well, the only reason I liked it because it was like infused with pineapple. It had like a pineapple taste to it. Yeah.
A little sweetness.
Yeah. But it was that was the first time, not the first time I had an IPA, but that's the first time I enjoyed one.
Okay.
I'll drink an IPA if I'm eating something really salty, like a hot dog. Like that might be the only time an IPA might be worth its weight. But that's just me.
That makes sense.
The dang TJ, what kind of wine was it? Now I'm intrigued. Was it a red? Was it a white? Was it
I still got the box. I can go figure it out.
What color was it?
Oh, the 2 I like were white. I know that much.
Okay. Yeah. Were they more dry or were they more sweet?
Every red one was not.
Yeah, I like the Moscatos. You had that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you, there's one red wine that's sold by Lidl called Sweet Red. It's $4, and that's pretty good.
Really?
That's the only red one I ever liked.
I'm out. TJ, you pull out the Sweet Red when the joint's in the house?
Nah, because it's $4. See, what you gotta do is get one of those wine calendar things, and pour it in that so they don't see the bottle. You can't pour no damn $4 bottle of wine.
Boy, ahead of the game now.
Hey, John Taffer will throw you out the bar listening to you talk right now.
Hey, y'all, TJ Port's still in the brown paper bag. Let them know they ain't special yet. No, yeah, TJ, let us know the wine because I ain't really a big wine person. So if you got the name, I try it.
Yeah, I mean, luckily they sitting in the garage. I'll try to figure it out.
I mean, y'all live in there's a winery near the outlets called Salt Creek. They have a lot of great wine for a lot of different kind of drinkers. Yeah, like it's closer towards Richmond. But yeah, I mean, we live in wine country. This is Napa of the South, well, of the East.
Going up to Charlottesville, get you right.
Yeah, man. You'll die.
I like those muscadine wines. Them Jones good.
The who?
Muscadine wines.
What is that?
They like different kind of grapes. They like bigger. A lot of the grapes like real big. Some of them green and like brown, like well, not brown, they don't call them brown, bronze. They call them that kind of color. And then most of the other ones is like the dark blacks and reds and that kind of looking. But as far as like ones in the stores, it's Duplin. They make them. They got the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse on the front of it. Them Jones like some of them 12%. Yeah, you go and get it real good. They got good little flavor to them. But
that's what I like about wine. Like it's high in alcohol content, but it's light, right? It's not heavy like beer. Like you can drink 2-3 glasses of wine, feel a buzz, and be all right, and not feel like junk.
And it is good for your belly.
Oh, that's what I tell myself. It's good for your belly.
Jesus said in the Bible. Now, that ain't my words. Now, hey, little wine for the infirmity.
Yeah, I wonder when he turned the water into wine. Like, was it like 20% alcohol? Like, what was the alcohol content when he turned that water into wine?
Bro, it had to be high. They were just talking about it the other day. I was watching on church. They said that was like the best wine they had ever had. Like usually you get like the good wine out at first, and as everybody starts feeling good, you get that cheap wine. They was like, no, you brought the good wine out last. Had to be at least 25, 34%. Gotta be.
Jesus.
Got to be.
One glass and that's it for me.
Yeah.
He said, this is the tree of life right here. These grapes came from the tree of life. There it is.
Jesus features all over these.
Hey. Yeah. I walk on water. Himself. I walked on these grapes and then I walked on water.
Oh man, you said water. That's my last tip for the springtime.
Oh yeah.
Sinus irrigation. All right. We get the neti pot, put the saline, salt, or water over in it, just like your gargle get thrown out. You can rinse this sinus out, and then all that pollen and probably COVID mixed in and all that stuff get out, and then we feeling better in life. That's my last springtime. You said what now?
And drink your water.
Yeah, gotta drink it. Yeah. Dehydration. That's like the fast way to get sick, especially when it's summertime and getting hot. So gotta hydrate.
Y'all ever met a person that was like, I don't like the taste of water? And I'm like, what you mean? Ain't no taste in water.
I've heard people say it, man. But water does taste different, though. That Dasani water is not good compared to some of the other spring waters. Like,
that's why they be having it at King's Dominion. That's why they got them Dasani water at King's Dominion, because they know you're going to be thirstier than a mug, and they charge you $5 a bottle, boy. They should go to jail for that.
They should.
But isn't that because, like, aren't they responsible for, like, what, Coke or something like that? That's why they sell the Dasani?
Yeah, Dasani is owned by Coke.
Yeah.
So you don't like Coke?
I don't really drink much soda to start off with.
Okay, so I don't drink a lot of sodas. I can't tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi, honestly.
Me neither.
Pepsi's sweeter, ain't it? Pepsi's sweeter, ain't it?
Pepsi.
I don't drink soda.
Oh.
Only soda I drink is Dr. Pepper. And that's every once in a while with some liquor in it.
Oh, okay. I'll drink a Mountain Dew every once in a while to piss my wife off because she loves a Mountain Dew. She only got a certain amount. So I like to drink it once they get real low.
No, you a terrorist.
We fresh on Valentine. He out here wild.
Yeah. Is she looking at you right now? I saw you look over your right shoulder. Was she staring at you?
I'm checking, making sure she won't look. You gotta do that quick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she about to beam one at your head real quick.
Hey, let me tell y'all something real quick. She got such an ear for Mountain Dew, boy. I be trying to take it over in the corner. I try to crack it, but she'll come down the stairs and say, "You drinking a Mountain Dew?" I'm like, "Damn, you don't hear nothing else I'm saying, but you hear me crack a Mountain Dew."
Right. Hey, shout out to the missus. I love that. She said, "That's mine." She done sacrificed her body to push your big head baby out, dog. Dog, let her have the Mountain Dew.
You right. Look, you right. Man.
She done wrecked herself carrying your seed and you drinking all the Mountain Dew. She should say something to you.
I drink like one. I may drink 1-2 a month. Like I don't.
That's 1-2 too many.
Yeah, she'd agree with you.
Just go buy the big case from Sam's Club. The big, was it 42, 48 pack?
Oh yeah, they just got the 24 at Walmart. You said 48 pack. Golly.
TJ, you wait till you have 3 left.
TJ taking this joint to the soccer team. Justin had to go to the gas station, buy like a little 12-ounce drinking in the car before he come in. You're gonna have Mountain Dew cans in his car like big people be having McDonald's bags trying to hide it from their spouse.
Yeah. No. Yeah, but I just don't even be drinking soda.
Yeah, but what get me though, I drink a lot of juices still though, so it's like I still getting like that too much sugar. So it's like that's so to me it's like the health benefit of not drinking a lot of soda don't really affect. I don't really gain it because I drink a lot of like not necessarily gain it, but like vitamin waters and stuff like that. That still has a high sugar content, so it's like you're still doing bad stuff.
What's that other one you drink? The ones that becoming like an orange flavor. It's like a I know it's not vitamin water.
Oh,
in the skinnier can. It's like K. Like, you say Kobe?
Oh, Body Armor, yeah. Body Armor, one Kobe had, yeah.
Hold on. Did you just ask your wife if she said Kobe? She listening to you right now?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she heard that Mountain Dew joint. She came down the stairs and was like,
"No, she did."
Oh boy,
you all right, man?
Yeah,
you good?
Help me, please.
All right. Well, that's another great discussion. Tap in with us on IG at Who's Up _podcast. Send us an email, chat with us at 1-800-WHO'S UP@gmail.com. All right, we out.